Manning now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, gun.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
27 to Sam. 27 to Sam. Hey, go 56. 27 to Sam. 27 to Sam. 27 to Sam. 27 to Sam.
On 3rd down, Manning. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Manning. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. First down, Rivers. And his first look is incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively. A good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. 2nd down, Rivers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. B.J. Goodson. Coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. From the gun, Rivers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. B.J. Goodson in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The good things are in store here today for him.
Now it's Sturgis converted on the field goal. Now he'll send this one away on the kickoff. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had...
And that's caught inside the 35. Manning to Beckham. A big play there. 44 yards.
Really good recognition of the offensive line of the blitz. They picked it up, allowed for more time to throw the ball deep downfield, and a big-time completion.
Manning now on 1st down. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now Saquon Barkley, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. To throw on 3rd down. Manning. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And the first play will be a field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And Rosas puts this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers getting set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
To throw, Rivers, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. A Charger 1st down. Rivers hooking up with Allen.
Cluster. Let's go. 12.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. That's complete. It's Gordon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Hurry up!
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Hey! Zero. Set.
Rivers on 1st down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this.
Hurry up! Hey, Delta!
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Rivers now on 2nd down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's got his man. It's Williams. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go. White. Load it. Load it. Shut.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. Sturgis for the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Throwing on 1st down is Manning. He's going to look deep down the field. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Throwing now is Manning. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 3rd down, Manning. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. One final try now for Manning. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rivers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger 1st down. A 1st down throw here for Rivers. Throw left side complete. It's Bowman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Rivers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, got three. Let's go.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Let's go.
Rivers now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Set. Back 390.
On 1st down, Rivers. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Let's go.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Set. 380.
Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. On the sneak, Rivers. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
Here we go. 12.
Rivers to throw this time. This is caught at the 8. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Red. Check 390.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their 1st, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rivers. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon from 4 yards out. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Zebra. Hey, go 56. 27 to Sam. 27 to Sam. Regular.
Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
Zebra. Regular. 56.
Manning to throw on second down. Finding his target, it's Cody Latimer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 36 yards.
Hey, go 56. 27 to Sam. 27 to Sam. Zebra. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Zebra. Hey, go 56. 27 to Sam. 27 to Sam. Good. 280.
Manning will try again on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Manning to throw once more. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
Zebra. Hey, go 56. 27 to Sam. 27 to Sam. Zebra.
Now Manning, gotta have this one. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Left to right. Set. 12.
They go play action here on 1st down. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Load it! Load it!
Second down, Rivers. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. Bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM...